16 and 17.
I was 20 years old.
28, 29.
It was planned.
It was a surprise.
Surprise.
I basically went to Walmart and bought a cousin a baby shower present, and then I hadn't been feeling good all week, and so I just bought the pregnancy test. Yeah, as I was buying a baby shower present for somebody else.
When my period quit.
I didn't get my period that month.
I was the healthiest pregnant person in Kansas.
No, I didn't have any complications.
Just during the pregnancy, it was high blood pressure, things like that, but that developed later on. I used it as an excuse to make my husband do everything around the house.
I just liked it. People coddle you when you're pregnant. They really try and take care of you.
That I can use it as an excuse to sleep more. Sometimes I hate the smells of food.
I didn't mind any of it. I could be pregnant every day and be happy. Or then, not now.
People wanted to touch my belly. I don't know, it was weird, it was uncomfortable. Just unexplained body responses. So like one time I did fart on myself. Yeah, I peed on myself. I kind of knew that one, but it just like your body, it's just like so much weight and pressure on your inner organs you don't know. And I wasn't ready for that. It would happen in public places. Yeah, it was bad.
That sometimes you have like weird craze for things that you didn't know that existed before.
Well, this is kind of stupid, but after being pregnant for 9 months, it just felt like I was going to be pregnant forever. I just never saw the end coming. It just went on and on and on. Not in a bad way. It was just normal. In 1972, there was no such thing. So no.
Yes, I did. I took classes in San Francisco in a hospital called San Luke's, and they were really helpful. Yes.
I tried to read a book, but it was just too much. No.
Hospital.
In the hospital.
Hospital.
The first one, everything was like organized. So they put me in the room and then everything was set up. The second one was emergency. So like it was one room that wasn't set up and then they had to move me to another one, and yeah.
The environment was very cozy. I have a private room and it was pretty nice. It was very comfortable.
I was in a regular hospital room, and then when I dilated far enough, I went into the delivery room.
My husband.
But I was the only person in the room.
The first one, just my mom, my sister, and my husband, and then the second one, just my husband.
Total labor of 36 hours, and in fact, that was another weird thing. I didn't realize I was in labor. My mom did, but it just, I said I thought I was going to be pregnant forever. It never dawned on me I was actually in labor.
I think between 7 and 8 hours.
The first one, I was induced, so I think I was probably like a day and a half. And the other one, probably less than 8 hours, maybe 6. Vaginal.
Vaginal. No complications at all.
Just during the second one, during the delivery, my blood pressure dropped and I passed out in the restroom and hit my head on the door frame. That was it though.
No. And in fact, this struck me as odd. Back then, they put your hands in like manacles, and I'm skinny, or I really was skinny then, and I pulled my arm out of the manacle, and the doctor said, grab her and put it back in. And I've always thought how odd that was, because what did they think I was gonna do, you know?
It was kind of like emotions. With my first baby, it was kind of scary because I don't know how to be a mom, but also it was joyful, and I was happy at the end when I saw my little baby with me.
Again, this is something, being pregnant at 17, I had no clue what was going on. I mean, the doctor had explained the process. And my husband was a long distance truck driver. He wasn't there. My brother was with me. I don't remember, I just remember being grateful that it was done.
So the first one was painful. I tried to do with no kind of drugs. I couldn't take it, so I got the drugs. The second one, it was much quicker, a lot quicker. It wasn't as painful, but I wouldn't do it again. No, I wouldn't.
The hand thing, and that I slept for like 24 hours after the baby was born.
That when I had my baby, I was surprised that when you start breastfeeding, it's like giving birth again. It's very painful.
I think it's more of the emotional, mental part. And people aren't open to it. They expect it to come naturally as soon as a woman comes pregnant, and that's not true. It does take time. Your body goes through a lot. So with my first one, emotional part is hard. Because like I said, there's a taboo with women supposed to feel like mothers right after it. I'm gonna be honest, it didn't come with me. Like, it took a couple of days, and it came out of the blue. So I didn't feel ready to be a mother until a few days after I had Scarlett in my hands. And I remember when it came, I just looked at her and I just started to cry. After that, like, I couldn't be separated from them. And I think a lot of people don't want to talk about that. I also don't think that there's if a woman it's exhausting, there's a lot. So if a new mother, especially if it's your first time, if you're exhausted or you need help, ask for it. And that's what I had one nurse tell me in the hospital. She's all like, you get as much rest as you can now, because when you go home, you know, especially if you don't have no family, you're not gonna get the rest. So I think that does need to be talked about too.
No negative emotions.
One thing, I've never told this to a soul. And I was overwhelmed, and my husband again was gone, and I was overwhelmed.
And do you feel like that was part of like the postpartum depression and like the overwhelmingness of all that?
Now, at the time, I mean, it just seemed, I don't want to say normal. I'm sure it didn't seem normal, but in hindsight, I mean, that is so not who I am that I think it must have been.
I would just say that if you want to give your kids, if you use your own life experience and you want to provide your kids more, then just keep that in mind. Like, ask yourself, what will I have to do to get my kids to where they're not going through the same things that I did? And so if that means like saving money or finding a different career that's going to be realistic with what you want to do for your child educationally or activity-wise, then those are things that you kind of have to ask yourself.
That prepare mentally, physically, and economically to bring a kid to this world is a lot of responsibility. And also take vitamins and go to the doctor.
I'm not very good at this. I would say, I mean, I really love being pregnant. I would say just enjoy every minute of it, because once the baby's born, I don't want to say it's chaos, but your life is never your own from then on. So enjoy those last few moments of peace and the ability to be selfish, you know, because you're the only one you have to take care of when you don't have children. Well, not the only one, but no one will take care of you as good as you do, really. I don't know, I just love being pregnant, so I have no negatives about it. And